First off, here we go. We're back with what I promised you guys, which is real flight. Let's see. Third time's the charm. Third time's the charm. We'll see. We will see, guys. We will see. Because everything seems to be going on. Everything seems to be going wrong today. It's just one of those days. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. It's really cold, so I'm hoping that that means that when we fly stuff around, the computer won't wig out. So we'll see. Whoa. Started off real well, didn't we? Calm ourselves down and wow. It is just really smooth. Got all the thingy-poodles running. Okay, so we are not flying in easy mode. This is all the way that it usually goes. Which is normal mode or zippy mode. Not sure what you call it. Let's try to get that other one. I'm gonna go a little bit slower. No. Too far close to the ground. You're gonna miss it, bro. So you have to stay above those things. Otherwise everything goes south. Okay. Let's try it again. Whoa. Why? I don't know what happened there, but anyway. Something happened there that was beyond my control and it started going completely off the rails on that. All right. Up. Keep going. We're racing through this as best as we can. I don't know if can't remember if I ever beat this level. It is rather difficult to stay above these things and not hit the sides there. Whoa. I think I still managed to go through because the other one lit up, so that is good. Up. Through there, up. Not easy to stay centered. Get up there, you. If you go anywhere lower than this, it becomes the end for you very quickly. And I need to do this at an angle. Pretty good. Survived through that. Got 15 seconds. There's another one over there. Is this the last one? Come on. Oh, no way. That's a cool moon. The Artemis is flying around it, maybe. So trying my best to gun through this course, but at the same time survive it, which is really not easy to do. So we're trying that. Going as fast as we can, but trying to stay on top of these things. If you go underneath them, that's when everything goes extra wild. Going through there. Got 50 seconds. Just over 50 seconds to finish the course. I made it through that one. Struggling a lot to stay in. Oh, come on. I was pretty sure I was through there. But I was not good enough. Try again. Bouncing as we started off there again. I don't know what's going on with the computer right now. It is starting to lag like crazy, which is good and it's bad. It's bad because if you overshoot something, then you've overshot it. You are never going to be able to make micro movements that are fast enough to get back into the swing of things. It's good because you're not having to go as fast as you would when things are not lagging. But again, sometimes it's just better if it's just smooth. Sometimes it's just better if it's smooth, and it's not smooth right now, and I'm probably going to crash again. See, because I can't do this. We are going to try a different one. Choose a challenge, down, enter. It's just not having that one. I don't know what's going on with that. That was a pain. Oh, it's not unlocked yet. There was another air race that was unlocked in the past, but it's not now, so let's get through this one. This is another new one that we were just able to unlock yesterday. I'm not sure if there's anything else I can close. Close some other applications. We do not need this one, although I needed it earlier. Get out. Get out, get out, get out. It really doesn't take up, those things really don't take up a lot of memory, those things. What takes up the most memory as usual is Windows. Windows, weird applications that run in the background that you're not even aware exist. Most people don't know about those. And they take up all the RAM that you wish you could apply or use for your video games. So then people start buying these $3,000 computers with huge quantities of RAM and super expensive graphics cards to offset stuff. I mean, of course, you will get better gaming experiences, of course, and all that. But at the same time, you could get quite decent results from just knowing how to cut those systems off, those applications out of the way. I don't know, it's unflyable again. You notice that? So this is like three lives in a row where I can't do what I set myself out to do. Like my goal was just to have a regular live stream day today. The computer is not doing it. Earlier, YouTube just said, no, you're not going to talk about technology this morning. Cut me off. DJI said their remote control is not going to work for you today. Bam-lam. This is working a little better, but not really. Let's try one more time. I disconnected the controller and connected it back up. We'll start with the shabouncing. And we hit the side because again, I can't fly this at all. It's so laggy. It is just so laggy. Let's try to lift. Just lift. It's not lifting. Just lift. Okay, now it's lifting. Okay. Lift and aim. We got one. We got one. Can we do two? No, of course not, because it's so laggy. I swear, these things. Choose a different challenge and see. Choose a different challenge and see. We did a lot of the good ones yesterday that were fun. We did so well in the FPV drone racing that we got this RF badge of bronze, so that's cool. The grapple, I showed you guys some cool things with that. This is another one that I can go through from one end to the other, no problem. We'll see this for a second. Wait, lost myself again. Come on. So I did beat this one too. The progress is 22% for some reason. Maybe it's just my skill level is so bad. It's just so incredibly bad. We did not beat this last level. We want to beat this last level. It is really hard. Can we fly it at all, though? That's the question we're going to have here. I'm going to try this. If it still doesn't work, we're just going to have to give up on lives today, which is sad because this is what I enjoy doing the most, the live streams. But as you know, YouTube has a way of loving to demotivate its content creators. It just loves doing it. It's like its favorite thing. The YouTube algorithm gets its loves and kicks. It gets its kicks out of demotivating content creator. It's fun. It's just really fun for it. It triggers them to death. Just triggers them so much. It's what it's all about in the YouTube algorithm world and mindset. It's just like it lives, that algorithm lives to trigger. It's really unhealthy. It must have noticed that I was making some progress. I was making some progress on stuff. And I was like, nope. This is where your progress ends. You got that, Mr. Mark Reviews. Your progress ends here. Okay. It's like, okay, fine. 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 Your progress ends here. 16 years, on average, 100 subscribers per year. Good stats. Good stats. Stats you live for. Stats, kind of stats you live for. Very motivational. You get really motivated when you know that those are the stats that you go for. So anyway, what's the last job available to people in this modern time? In 2022, what we've discovered is that the only job that's still really reliable and stable is being a politician. Being a politician is the only job in the world where you get all of your money up front. And once you sit in the office, you don't really need to do anything because you can always blame it on special interests and say, well, they wouldn't let me do anything. So then you can just sit back and pretend that you care and do nothing. And then do all these speeches and stuff where you go and try to inspire kids. Yes, because, if you get into politics someday, you might be able to change the world. Yes. Yes. Yes, there was somebody that worked for the government that was having a spiel like that. I was talking about stuff like that this morning. And I was listening to that and I'm like, really? Okay. You guys are still going with that? You think people still believe you when you say that? But maybe there are stupid people. There's enough stupid people out there that still believe that. Naive individuals who still believe that. Okay. Oh, the network is forced off. And the rain is not in our friends. It isn't. Let me tell you, it is not. But the good thing with that, the segue to that is recently received an email from iNeedall telling me that the latest and greatest robot head is on its way back, which is really cool. So then we can have her back online with us and chat and figure out all the cool things that she can say. That she can say. And hopefully she will connect up to the network, unlike she was no longer able to connect to the network in the past. And maybe we can actually finally start programming some cool things into her so we can have a proper conversation with her and stuff. That is the goal. That is the goal. Again, most of that goal is completely out of my hands, just like when you get into politics. You go in naively thinking that you can change the world, and then you end up like Barack Obama. Then you go off and think that, because you're famous and stuff, you're going to go and do your own podcast that nobody cares about because you're just not that interesting. And so, yeah, this is just things that go on in life. Things that go on in life. But luckily for me, Elon is working long hours to make sure that my perfume hits the shelves soon. It's going to be Wet Dog, and it is amazing. You're going to love it. In the meantime, though, I'm slaving away like like a Mike Diamond employee, working hard every day to scrub all the toilets, because that's fun. Yesterday, I removed the majority of the rings off of 2 toilets and brought them back to, I won't lie, not new condition, but a whole lot better than they were before. They don't look that disgusting anymore, so that's pretty good. I'm going to take that result, because after all, I'm never going to... what was the song? Pink Song. She's never going to throw away her dancing shoes, and I agree, you shouldn't. And so I'm planning to go to Walmart, get myself some skates, and start dancing around. That's so cool. It's amazing how many years have passed, and pink is still cool. Pink is still cool. And as I said before, the offer still stands. Helen DeGeneres. When those annoying paparazzi and haters are after you, the offer still stands. You can step into my aura. I will make you disappear for as long as you like. Then you can reappear when you wish to. I will do that for you, because you were willing to work with me at some point. And that amazing puppy, Sir Champ, the Irvine mascot puppy. You were willing to do that for me, and I'm willing to do that for you. So anyway, okay, so again, I'm just showing you guys how difficult this is. Yesterday I was doing better than today, but I put so many more hours of effort into getting ready for that one yesterday. In fact, I spent most of the night before just doing this over and over and over and over, and building those synapses, and building those motor skills, and building it all. And look at today. Look at today, guys. I am once again a virgin, and I can't do it even one time. I can't get this plane underneath that thingy-majig even one time. I would like to blame the remote control, but I can't, because right now it's working perfectly. At least in this part of the simulator, it is working perfectly. So I cannot blame the tools for the pathetic abilities that I have, keeping the work that I learn day to day, which are supposed to be, you keep building the foundation, and then, right? You keep building that foundation so that the next day you'll just do a little bit better. But it's really not possible in my world, as you are witnessing And for some reason, I was just having a fluke. I was having a fluke yesterday where everything was just going so well. It's not. It is not going well today. So I'm going to try this one very last time. Then we were going to cut with the lives today. I don't think I can do another live. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait to see. I'm going to wait to see what Eli, the computer guy, comes up, because he usually puts me in a good mood. He usually puts me in a good mood. That's what I'm going to wait for today. I was in a good mood yesterday because I was watching Killer Robots. That was entertaining. I was also in a good mood at night because we had Original Dobo telling us a bunch of cool stuff on his thing. He did a live stream with Eddie Nunez. Very, very enjoyable stuff. Put a smile on my face. Was enjoying that. I got onto the live a little bit late because I was doing a lot of things that I gotta do. You know, I got responsibilities and stuff. But once I got there, it was really cool because towards the very end, they did a recap of some of the cool stuff. And luckily, the live continued on, so I was able to go back to the beginning of the live and watch it from there. It was fun. Original Dobo had some kind of sound effect things going on in there. That's pretty cool too. He was creating, I think he's planning to create a really cool thing in 3D printing as well. He does all this really cool 3D printing stuff. Aftermarket bits and pieces for DJI products, really cool stuff. I think he collaborates with DroneWorks as well. So really cool stuff. So anyway, he was talking about this new kind of 3D printer that creates 3D prints that are amazing. But unfortunately, the technology, as usual, once it usually comes out, tends to be really expensive. But they will, eventually wait like 2 or 3 years. The technology is going to be more affordable. And so creating things of that nature will be more cost effective than it may be now. And I think he was trying to create some cool inserts for the latest goggles, digital goggles for DJI. I think they call those V2 goggles and V2 goggles of DJI version 2 goggles or something. I don't know. They're basically a smaller form factor, but they're not the best for people with humongous noses. I think the previous versions of the digital goggles that make you look a little bit like someone from Ghost in the Shell or Ant-Man, very cool design in my opinion. But my opinion is always very unpopular. But they didn't have very good foam inserts, which created a bunch of light leak and stuff. So he created his own really cool design, and so I'm promoting it here because I do stuff like that for fun. Because today I was going to talk about technology and read some books, and the YouTube said no. So I gotta figure out other cool things to talk about. There's also a really cool new FMS model. If you guys go check out the Brian Phillips RC, really cool stuff. It is a really old Jeep Cherokee with some cool things going on over there too. And it seems to tackle basic obstacles in grass pretty well compared to some of the other ones that came out. It may be on par with some of the Toyotas that came out of FMS, which is pretty cool. I thought that was cool. If you guys wanted to check that out, Brian Phillips RC. It would seem that the latest Nazgul FPV drone has some heat sink errors or heat sink issues. So it tends to drop out of the sky or destroy your battery. So Captain Drone seems to have had that issue that luckily he wasn't too far away from himself when it happened, but he seems to have given a lot of power to the Nazgul, one of the latest Nazguls that came out. And so what happened there was that his battery pack, it puffed up like crazy, and it basically got destroyed, which in turn meant loss of signal probably in the vision and all that stuff. And the Nazgul, the latest Nazgul from E-Flight, I think, E-Flight. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Yeah, with the latest and greatest DJI, what do you call it? Air unit in it, just falls out of the sky, and although no damage to the overall construction build and stuff, yeah, the battery was dead. And so what that means is, I'm not sure how much or how well you can trust that thing. How well you can trust that thing. So yeah, that was interesting to see that. And then of course, similarly, poor original Dobo lost his in the water too. So I mean, and the problem is with a lot of companies is then they give you the runaround and they point fingers at someone else, and they say, well, no, because it had something else in there that was not stock, then it's probably not our fault. So we're not really going to give you a new one or whatever. I don't know. It's one of the things that happens, right, when you're not working with the best of the best companies out there. Some of them are like, nah. So if they treat the reviewers, this is the thing, right? Usually the reviewers tend to be treated extra well. Why? Because the company tends to get something out of the reviewers. A good review, which in turns equals more sales and stuff. But imagine if you're just a customer. The company doesn't really care that much. Especially because they can't really make a whole bunch of money off of just one customer. But if a reviewer has a really big following, right, then they can get something out of that. Anywho, yeah. Life goes on. Lots of stuff happening. I don't know if I would rush over and buy myself a Nazgul from E-Flight at this point. Admittedly, I wouldn't have the budget for it. But if I did have the budget for it, I don't know if I would go and do that. You know what I would, though, do? If I had the budget for it, I would get myself the Avata right now. We just have a few more months before things get bricked. If you're gonna splurge a little bit of money, right now, before the FAA cracks down and they start policing all the drones over a certain amount, probably gonna miss the boat on it. I missed the boat on everything. I missed the boat on being successful in so many fields that I just can't count them all. It's more than the math that I can do. But if you don't want to miss the boat on flying something big right now, and you're not worried too much about budget because you got like money to burn. That'll be something that I would buy right now. I would get myself a Nevada. Could get yourself a DJI FPV, the original, the big potato that looks like an elephant. It's huge. You'd get one of those, or you could get yourself the Avata and just enjoy it before your privileges get revoked and you will have to get a license in order to fly all that stuff. That'd be good advice. Again, if you've got a ton of money to spend and you really want to get into FPV, but you've only been flying stuff like this, amazing stuff like this, camera drones like this. This is my absolute favorite drone fly to date. I've flown this more than any other camera drone out there. The, what do you call the machine? Hubsan Xeno Mini SC is a close second. It does tracking better than this because this doesn't have tracking. But this has like 3 cool batteries in the combo that I got. And the camera is absolutely fantastic. It crashed a few times. It still flies pretty well. Comes with a bunch of extra propellers in case anything goes wrong. They have aftermarket prop guards for this thing. It doesn't get much better than that. It doesn't get much better than that. Even in 2022 when they have the latest and greatest DJI Mini 3, this is still pretty amazing. So there. Anyway, with that, I just wanted to conclude this video. Maybe I'll try just one last time to see if I can do it. You need to do 3 in a row. 3 in a row, and sometimes you're just flying a little bit too low, and it doesn't even register the flight that you did. This plane is pretty hard to fly, and as you can see, just wrecked it. That'll be it for today. That'll be it for today. But we'll just leave it real quick with a big thank you to Horizon Hobby for sending me this really cool Real Flight Evolution. Awesome. I've registered, I'm going to say all my products. If you go, it's a statement that I'm going to go with and keep saying over and over. Although it's not true, but I just can't be bothered to go through this thing again over and over. So moving forward, if I say I'm actually going to be lying to you guys, it's fine. The real thing is that I've only registered all of them except I think one of the products, which is one of the Aero Scouts. I've got 2 Aero Scout minis, and I've only registered 1 out of the 2. But I've registered everything else. So moving forward, I'm going to lie to you guys and just tell you that I've done all of it because I can't be bothered to just keep explaining this bit over and over. So the people who know will know. If the others will just have to live with a fib. It's a white lie. It's a white lie. I just can't be bothered. So anyway, really cool thing. Real Flight Evolution. Love it. Great. If you're thinking about something that you want to buy your kids for the holidays, buy yourself the one that comes with a remote. It is great. It is really great. It'll come with, if you get Real Flight Evolution, it will come with its own. It won't be this cool rose gold hub, but it will come with it. Make sure that you use it because when you do, it improves how your remote runs with the game. So one of the things that they fixed is that. So make sure you buy the remote. Make sure that it has one of these. And make sure you plug it in to your computer. There you go, guys. There you go, guys. Real Flight, really can recommend it. It is an amazing tool. It helped me so much that then I was able to fly the Horizon Hobby Aero Scout, the big one. Again, if you're going to buy something for yourself, buy the big one. Don't waste your money on the small one. Spend a little bit more, and you'll be able to fly with the same remote control that you do in the simulator, which is, you know, I feel like it is extremely good. So there we go. Those are things that I said. If you haven't registered the products, whether they are Horizon Hobby, like the mini crawlers, you can do all of that. Mini crawlers, Armas, the big ones, planes, all that stuff that you see here. Look, planes, you've got RC cars, you've got drones, you've got boats, you've got helicopters, and you've got remote controls of different kinds. You can register all of this kind of stuff, and you will receive, again, I can't confirm or deny that because I have not received anything, although I have done all of that stuff. Free cool brand swag. So that part I cannot tell you whether it's true or not. I have not received anything yet. Then it says, thanks for choosing Horizon Hobby. All of us at Horizon want to be sure that this product meets your highest expectations, which is true because, again, when they sent me this simulator, the RF 9.5 was not as good as the Real Flight Evolution. They've made a lot of improvements in this new one. And if you want to register any of those products that I mentioned before, you go to horizonhobby.com/register. and do as you please. So I'm just going to say thank you to all the cool things going on in the back, as I say before. As I say at the end of every live, I am tired. I am spent. It has been a crappy. Can I just say that? It has been one of the crappiest mornings ever, guys. I had all these plans to do things. I was in the middle. I had my mojo going, and then YouTube does what YouTube does the most and the best is demotivate its content creators. So it did that to me. I'm all bummed out. But it won't stop me from saying thank you to all the amazing channels. I'll probably take a little break and watch some of the cool content that you will find here on all of these cool channels. If Tim, our favorite chef, will help, that'd be great. Thank you, Tim. Really appreciate your help. Go check out some of these cool channels. I know you don't really care about sending me money, but if you want to make my day or my Christmas and you still want to give me something for free, you can go and check out some of these really cool channels that you see right here. They make me happy. They make me happy. So if you go and you subscribe to their channels, you are indirectly making me happy. So you don't have to really make me happy. You can just go and sign up to some of these cool channels. You will learn some cool things over there. A lot of the stuff that I do was influenced greatly by all of these cool things. On occasion, there will be some that I did not mention, that did not end up on here. I put that on the wall. Remember that new cool feature that YouTube has? The wall. It is like Instagram. It's a new feature that YouTube has that nobody really seems to care about or ever look at, but you can go over there and check it out. All of these cool people over here. Put a smile on my face. I even added a whole new bit of wall here with some amazing musicians that please go and love them. Go and love them. It'll make me happy if you do. There you go. That's something that you can do since you're not going to send me any money. Oh, when is PayPal going to be part of YouTube? When can we get some money off of PayPal? Maybe someday, maybe never. We'll never know. So there, I'm going to have to do a reboxing soon because the Emacs, again, I love Emacs. They make amazing props. They make amazing batteries. They make amazing drones. Not the biggest fan of how they are set up in some cases, but the Easy Pilot was a slam dunk, except the one they sent me. The one they sent me does not connect up to the goggles, so I'm going to have to put it back in the box, send it back. What are you going to do? It's life. It's life. So, thank you, Shang Mei. Is it Shang? I lost the plot, guys. I have lost the plot. I've lost my mind. I've lost the mind. Lost the mind. It's gone. It's gone. I think it says, does it say Shang Mei? I've lost my mind. Does it say excellent? I think it does. Does it say D Domiso over there? Yes. I do not have something that says Color Farm, but this is a stopper. This is a cool, really cool wine stopper that you can get from Color Farm. Color Farm has some cool stuff. I'm going to say thank you to Anidal. They finally got back to me. They're planning to send me the coolest robot head ever. And so that is a plus. That is something that is going to be good. Hopefully good for the channel. Oh, I'm spent. I'm done. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you all in the next one. And yeah, hopefully you guys are not having a Marker Reviews Day. I am your ladybug of choice. And today, like Brad Pitt, but very ugly Brad Pitt. I look nothing like Brad Pitt. I will say hello to Maverick. My better looking brother. I hope you're having a good time too. Bring back that loving feeling. because I'm not feeling it from YouTube. I'm just not feeling it from YouTube. I came back from that forsaken land. It was bad luck. I don't plan to ever go back to New York. New York was bad. Bad luck. Bad luck. Came back from New York. Everything went sideways. Don't make me go there. Don't make me go there. I didn't want to go there. They told me I had to go there. Told me I had to go there. Have a great day, guys.